Hi, welcome back to Layden's Hollow. Today I'm working on the squash gardens. They're all new for this year. This was part of the big pen last year. So yeah, what I've been doing is the pigs are great for tearing the ground up and rooting out small stumps and stuff. But the problem is they end up packing the ground down to the point where it's almost like concrete. So I had to dig out my old rototiller today, which I don't use on a normal basis because all of my gardens are no dig gardens. That's what I do. But in this case, I have no choice. I'd never get anything planted. So what I've done is I've rototilled just the bare ground that's in here as best I can, down about a foot, the depth of whatever my rototiller will do. And then I put about 2 wheelbarrowfuls of straw, horse manure, hot compost, and I kind of mixed it all together with the rototiller. So I'm hoping there should be enough organic matter and nitrogen in there for the squash, because squash are heavy eaters. So yeah, they like nitrogen a lot. So I'm adding quite a bit, and like I was hoping to be able to plant my squash this week, but that's not going to happen. They're calling for frost tonight. So I think I'm going to wait another week just to be on the safe side, because squash don't like the frost. So they don't like cold weather. So yeah, it's been a busy day. I mean, I've got 3, I guess 30-foot beds made now. It's still not enough. I have a few more small square ones that I'm going to be doing, and they're going to be mostly for my spaghetti squash. These beds are only 2.5 to 3 feet wide. It's because I'm going to be planting different types of zucchini on those beds. I have a lot of seedlings going. These are the seedlings that I'm planting in my squash gardens that I'm doing down by the pig pen. There's quite a few there, lots of spaghetti squash, zucchini, some new ones I got in here. I got some different types of watermelon. The square ones, like I said, are going to be spaghetti squash. And I have a couple, I'm not sure what they are yet, but once I start planting them, I'll let all you guys know what I'm actually planting. There's a few different kinds that I've never grown or even tried eating before, so I have no idea what they taste like. I'm not a big squash fan. I don't really eat a lot of squash. Excuse me. I mainly the reason I grow so much squash is for my pigs. Last year I only grew a few, but it managed to get me right till the end of January with squash for my pigs. I mean, I don't just feed them squash alone. I still feed them some grain and hay, and you know, all the scraps from the house go to the pigs in the winter time. So they got lots of different like minerals and vitamins and all this type of stuff. It keeps them very healthy. Okay, I'll show you guys just how hard this ground is from the pigs walking on it for the last year or so. It's almost like trying to go through concrete. Don't get to the top layer. Usually pretty good. So yeah, it takes a bit of work to get through the ground. Like I said, I've done 3 beds so far. Takes quite a bit, but I kind of like this will be the last year that I'll use my rototiller on the ground down here, because Because once I break it all down this year, it should be good because, well, there'll be no more pigs on it anymore. So yeah, it actually doing a pretty good job. It's cutting the straw up pretty fine. So it's putting lots of organic matter and lots of nitrogen in the ground. So hopefully the squash likes it. This is going to be a zucchini bed. The 3 of these are going to be zucchini. I'm going to do a big square one right there where my quad is for spaghetti squash. Enough to be able to put in 8 plants of spaghetti squash. And then I'm going to do another one down further for spaghetti squash. And I have a few odds and ends. Got this bed rototilled enough now. Now I'm just going to kind of rake it all back into a big pile. Normally I don't really do too much rototilling because most of my gardens are no-dig gardens, which is what I like to do mostly. But because this is brand new and the ground was so hard underneath and I needed to get some nutrients in the ground and some organic matter, so I kind of got to rototill it up to make it soft enough so the roots could get through it. Like I said, the pigs, they can tear it apart, the ground, but they sure pack it down once they're out here for a year or so.